I love leap years so much.
Do you? We should talk about that.
No, I don't. I'm just kidding. I'll get that ready, and then when we want to talk about it, we'll talk about it. Okay. Junior varsity.
Junior varsity.
Podcast
Hi.
of the South. Oh, we started?
Oh.
Shit.
I thought you usually say junior varsity when we're starting.
I do. I'm Josh.
I'm Victoria.
There you go.
And you're listening to the podcast of the South.
Duh.
Obviously.
Howdy, partner. Obviously.
Pookie is looking absolutely amazing tonight.
I don't fuck with that. I don't like that at all. Welcome to the 6th episode of Junior Varsity.
Going strong. Our list is not on the screen again.
Fuck. Do we need it?
No.
Freestyle in it.
Yeah.
Hey, last episode we talked about fuck. What did we talk about?
Talked about Austin McBroom.
Yeah.
Black History Month.
The UMG
the
discourse.
Apple Vision Pro. The
Apple
UMG
Vision Pro,
discourse.
Yeah.
Plenty of things.
Yeah. Next episode I'll be sure to have the Vision Pro in my face so that you guys can see how it looks and shit.
Yep.
And
we're all really excited about that.
And I'll floss on you guys because I'm rich. Yeah. Can you tell by all this equipment?
Your fit is actually cool today. I would like to acknowledge
Actually,
that.
okay, I don't like the word actually before sentences.
Oh,
like
sorry, no.
Because that implies that, like, oh, your fits aren't usually cool.
I realize that. I didn't mean it to sound like that.
Sure
I think
you
you dress
didn't.
well all the time.
Sure.
I just wanted to acknowledge that I was with you when you got that hat, and I liked the store.
Oh, let's talk about that store.
Yeah.
Little Tokyo. I don't know if I'm doing it right.
Yeah. You're a little off.
Little Tokyo
Yeah.
Table Tennis Club.
Perfect.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's like my favorite brand right now. So it started out as like it's still an actual club. You can go there if you live in like LA, around Little Tokyo area. But like it's literally what I'm just describing. It's just it's a table tennis club. And I don't even like table tennis, but like I love the idea of like a club that anyone can go to, and it's like a communal thing. And the design of this brand is so fucking cool.
It's sick.
Like if you like go on their Instagram, it's just like I'm a graphic designer. I love shit like that, and this logo is like so perfect.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Love it.
Yeah. And I talked to the guy that worked there, and he was like super chill. And I bought this hat, Little Tokyo Table Tennis Club.
Hooray!
It's a great hat. Yeah, I want to go back there so bad.
Yeah.
I actually want to go to like a club meeting.
I think you should.
I should.
I very much think you should.
But my girlfriend's friend went there, and she said that like everyone is dressed like up.
Oh, that makes sense.
Like they're fucking flossing on these people. So I need to
Yeah.
bring my A game, because I guess it's more like a social thing more than it is like an actual. Come here if you're like a competitive table tennis player.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got to prep yourself.
Yeah, I would definitely love to do like a supa dupa article on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been wanting to talk about that too.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that.
Yeah. Okay. So
What's the question?
I don't know if I had a question. I think
You want me to
your
talk about
magazine is cool. So maybe start by explaining it, and then I have questions for you after.
Okay, well, I run this little magazine called Supa Dupa Magazine. Put up the graphic. I actually have a graphic for that, so it's not that big of a trouble for me. But yeah, it's basically just an indie magazine about like art and photography. It's all, just shit that I find cool. And as of right now, I only have one article, but I have another one coming out soon. Probably by the time this episode airs. And as of right now, it's kind of just like artist interviews, because I love artist interviews. But down the line, I definitely want to do like dedicated issues, like showcasing people's art and like photography and shit like that. But yeah, I fell in love with magazine design when I picked up this little magazine called Popeye. It's all in Japanese. I don't know how to read Japanese, but I fucking love getting it because it's just so pretty to look at. But yeah, it's part of Avila Region, which is my brand, and I love working on it, man. It's really cool.
Slay.
Yeah, you can find it at avilaregion.com.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
And I'm impressed with everything you do all the time. But this to me is crazy because I work at a publication that requires like 200 people, and every job is like a massive task and it's a big collaborative thing and you do like everything yourself and it's all perfect.
Yeah.
And you're just like you
Stop.
like handle all the, like, you're just like, what's the word? You're multi-talented. You do a lot of things. I think that's very cool.
Thank you. Yeah. I have to be. You know what I mean? Because I have all these ideas and I want to execute them and I don't really know anyone that can like do like certain things that I like are required to do. So right. I just have to teach it to myself and I go from there. Like I didn't think I'd ever, because I always told myself like, oh, I'd love to do a magazine. But then like, you know, more time passed on and I was like, oh dang, I'd actually really like to do a magazine. So then like when you're driven like that, you just like teach yourself new things about like how to actually do a little magazine. Yeah. And then yeah, I don't know. I don't really think about that type of stuff. Like I don't think about like the amount of things I do until like someone points it out to me, like right. You said. But I definitely have help from you. Like she edits all of my stuff. I do. To make sure I sound like actually smart and not stupid. But yeah, all the design and shit, that's all me. Yeah. Yeah. So sick. I'd love to do an actual print one day, like an actual.
You should. Yeah. How does one do that? Where do people print magazines?
There's like online services and shit.
Gotcha.
Like as with everything, you just go to like a manufacturer for that. But I would definitely need a lot more like issues and articles to print. Because as it stands, originally it was supposed to be like an 100-page like actual magazine, right, full of different articles and shit. But and then I did the one interview with Bernie, and then I'm like, okay, cool, this will come out when I do everything else. And then over time I was like, oh, I cannot. There's no way I'm gonna do 100 pages by myself. Yeah. So then I just released that one, and I was like, oh, this is like way smarter because I can just do like these little mini issues. Yeah. And then put it out, and then it'll be cool. So yeah.
And I like that because that gives like everyone their proper spotlight. Yeah. Like I mean, I would like to think if you made a 100-page one, everyone would give everything equal attention. But this is how you like.
No, of course, yeah. And it's tough too because like magazines are like pretty much a dead medium, honestly. Like I don't see a lot of people with magazines, and like understandably so. Like print itself is kind of like dying off as like you know, technology grows and shit, and I'm not mad at that, but I do definitely think that there's a spot for magazines, like definitely for like, sure. I don't know, like I love magazines so much. Yeah. Even if you don't like reading, like I try and make sure that like the first thing you notice when you open Supa Dupa is like, oh, this is like very nicely like, presented.
It's just cool to look at.
Yeah.
When we went to Little Tokyo, I don't know if you remember, I wanted to buy this like $30 book.
Oh, and
my boyfriend was like, you don't need to buy this. You can't understand it. But it was like a like Disneyland guide. I don't fucking know. Yeah. Like a Disneyland handbook. And it just looked nice.
Yeah, it's cool. And they have pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I love Popeye.
Popeye.
Yeah. Magazine recommendation time. Popeye, Brutus. I forgot if it's called Out or Go Out. Sorry. Old Nintendo Power stuff. Decapon magazine. And Supa Dupa magazine, which is myself.
Tiger Beat.
That's Tiger Beat.
I used to read a lot of Tiger Beat.
What's Tiger Beat?
It's like a teen.
Oh, like those? Like, yeah. That's awesome.
But I was reading it at like, because they call it a teen magazine, but I don't think you're finding like 16-year-olds reading these things. Like I was reading
it's like preteens and shit. Yeah. Is it just like little like Hannah Montana interview type shit?
Yeah,
like,
things like that. Love shit like little that. Like quizzes.
Yes.
Like, which like One Direction boy would want you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Who'd you get?
Niall, I think. Fuck. Irish, blonde.
Are they all Irish?
No.
Sorry. No. I love One Direction so much. Unironically, I do love One Direction.
I love One Direction, yeah.
Because I grew up with like a lot of girl cousins who loved One Direction, and I just kind of had to hear that. Not that I'm complaining. I love One Direction.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I love magazines like that. I love the design of that too.
Yeah. No, it's fun.
We're like kind of everywhere on this podcast. We don't have a set thing, do we?
What do you mean?
Because like we go from this to like Austin McBroom.
Oh yeah, we say whatever.
Yeah, but it's so funny.
I know we've marketed. We said we're like a music. I mean,
2 episodes ago we were a music podcast for a little bit.
For sure.
I need to see how people react to that. If you'd leave a fucking comment every now and then.
What the fuck?
Just saying. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's helping us or hurting us. We'll see.
No.
I think at its core though, we can be like.
Yeah.
We can be
allowed to say what we
want.
want.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I think it's funny. Because like when we came up with this idea, we're like, oh, we're a music podcast. We're going to talk about music shit. And like sometimes we just don't even talk about music shit.
We had always said we didn't want to confine ourselves
That's true
to
too. That's true too. That's definitely
box.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Junior varsity. We talk about what we want to talk about. Underground little funny podcast.
Yeah.
I love that tagline.
Was it Silly Little?
I'm pretty sure it's just Underground Little Funny Podcast.
Little Funny Podcast.
Because I made a little graphic for it.
Did you?
I did.
Yay, okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I haven't seen that episode yet.
No, I haven't.
Fuck, yeah. It's a good episode.
Yay.
Episode 4, watch it.
Watch it.
Or listen to it, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hype.
I wonder like what our metrics are for, I mean, I can probably look at it, but like the people who watch our podcast versus who listen.
Oh, right. Yeah,
like,
I don't know.
I don't know. Because I don't know many people who listen to podcasts.
I thought you listened to
podcasts. I do listen to but it's mostly because I'm like doing something in the background or like I'm driving.
Right.
And I can't like watch it. But I understand that like YouTube is like the most accessible social media platform. Do you can you call that social media? Whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess. Yeah.
But yeah, I like to watch whenever I eat by myself. I will bring my food from the takeout place to my dorm, and I will eat with either Brooke and Connor or Cody Ko, usually.
Alex Jones.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, we keep forgetting to say it. Follow Junior Varsity on Truth Social. Sorry.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, we made an account for Truth Social.
I know.
But we haven't been plugging it that much.
No.
Yeah. Junior Varsity on Truth Social. Follow us. And then Junior Varsity show on the Jeremy Renner app.
Yes.
Yeah. Follow us there.
I miss the Jeremy Renner app so bad.
You got taken down?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ages ago. Yeah. But
why? That was such a good idea.
Anytime something like interesting happens with Jeremy Renner, people will tweet like, "Oh, gee, I wish I could talk about this." Like, and I agree. Like, I would love to be. I would do anything to be on the Jeremy Renner app right now. Truly.
I think why is that like always the go-to? Maybe not always, but like I've seen certain examples of like celebrities just making their own version of a social media app, and like this, it just doesn't work out.
It's bizarre.
Like, do you remember when Ryan Higa made an app? I love Ryan Higa,
no.
but he totally made an app one time. It was like, I forgot what it was called, but it was like straight up just like a like an Instagram app, but like for him and like his friends or whatever.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I don't know like what the idea was, but I remember going on it because I was like a really big fan of his.
Right.
And then like I was like, oh, this is so cool. And then it got taken down. I'm like, oh, why did it get taken down? But like in retrospect, obviously it got taken down. Love Ryan Higa though.
Yeah, no, he's great.
That's the guy right there.
Yeah.
Wish he came back to YouTube, but you know what? He's streaming.
He's on Twitch, I think.
He's on Twitch, playing fucking Valorant and whatever the fuck else, and he's doing great. Good for him. Leave a like if you like Ryan Higa.
But yeah, our app is launching soon, and it's going to be exactly like those.
The Junior Varsity app?
Yeah.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Is this something I have to do? Did I miss that in the meeting?
Yeah, I love to give you more work.
Put
up the graphic. I'm just going to start saying put up the graphic all the time since you do that now.
I don't know why I think that's funny. Yeah. Fuck. Do you see Abbott Elementary Season 3 is coming out?
Yes!
Do you see the trailer?
I'm so excited. Yeah.
It was such a disorienting trailer.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot going on in that show.
No, yeah. I don't mean like in a bad way.
Yeah.
It's just like I've never seen Ava like that at all.
I know.
It's crazy. Yeah. Good show. I'm excited for that.
Love Abbott.
I just love workplace like sitcoms so much.
Yes.
I don't know what it is. I think I grew up like on Parks and Rec and The Office.
Oh, for sure.
So like
no, me too.
My mind it just like naturally gravitates towards that type of stuff. But sometimes you see a workplace comedy and it's not good and it's like, oh, fuck.
I'm in a sitcom class right now, and I'm just realizing that like this is my passion. like
sitcom
top
class?
tier television. Yeah, it's called Situational Comedy in American Society. And
Is that what it's called?
Yes. And it goes...
Wait, situational comedy sitcom?
Josh.
Holy fuck. That's amazing. I didn't know that. Sitcom?
I'm glad you've taught you something new. Yeah, it's...
You learn something new every day on Junior Varsity.
It's because, like, all of them are, like, they're in, like, predominantly one situation. So, like, I Love Lucy, it's like a domestic.
I be in situations.
I be in situations, yeah. But it's so interesting, like, learning about the history and how, like, you can see, like, the development of, like, women. Because, like, in I Love Lucy, like, Lucy's, like, confined to being a housewife. And she wants to, like, break out into a career. And then you skip to, like, the Mary Tyler Moore show where, like, women are working. But they're, like, they still don't have as big of a voice.
That is interesting, huh?
Yeah. Big slay, yeah.
Shout out to women.
Shout out to women. Thank
My
you
bad.
for that.
Shout out to black women. It's Black History Month. Happy Black History Month, everyone.
Yep.
We're both black women.
Comment down below your favorite
black
things
women?
about black women. That too,
Okay.
yeah.
Don't take, I know we said black woman, but don't take Denzel Washington because I said Denzel Washington already. Mm-hmm. And that you're totally being that kid in class that's like, oh, to add on to what he's saying.
Right, yeah. Don't do that.
Yeah.
At least one comment should be me.
Yeah. It does seem kind of like they're just naming the first like black woman they saw though. We should make them think.
Well, no, but I mean if it's accurate.
Oh, you just want the praise too, yeah. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, comment that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Actually, yeah, you can put cartoons.
Yeah, sure.
I'm putting too many guidelines on them. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't feel like your love for black women has to be confined.
Pixels or not pixels. Fuck it. Yeah. Yeah, I love sitcoms. I didn't know there was a class for that, and I didn't know it was called situational comedy. That makes so much sense.
No, it's super exciting.
Yeah.
And then we had the opportunity to like go to a taping of one, and I was like, oh, like I wonder what it's gonna be. I'm so excited. It was the fucking Connors. I'm not going to that.
What's the Connors?
It's the reboot of Roseanne.
What's Roseanne?
Roseanne is big in like, I don't know, 70s or 80s or, you know, the olden
times.
Oh,
Roseanne.
You don't have to pretend you know Roseanne.
I do know. I know.
Okay, so yeah. It was just like a like domestic sitcom sort of thing, except like they like weren't your typical parents because they like were like a little poor and they like were lazy or something. I don't know. Ew. And then they rebooted it. But it just doesn't look that funny to me, so.
Damn. So you skipped out on that.
Yeah.
Well, a guy like me watches Young Sheldon.
Oh. Okay. But the thing is, you're not kidding. Like, you're saying it like it's funny, but haven't we, like, spoken about, like, you watched the show?
Here's the thing, right? Like, when you live with, like, your parents, which I do, because I'm a kid still, pretty much, you just kind of walk in on whatever they're watching.
True.
And they just happen to throw on a Young Sheldon, and I'm like, fuck it. It's Young Sheldon time.
Right.
I actually don't think it's a bad show, honestly.
Okay.
It's not terrible. I don't even watch or enjoy the Bang Bang Theory. The Bang Bang Theory. But shit, bro. This shit got me saying bazinga, bro. This shit got me saying bazinga. They leave a comment that says bazinga.
Oh my god.
Fuck it. I don't know. I fuck with it.
Yeah.
Also, that kid that plays Sheldon is perfect. Like,
I do think
look
that.
At him.
Yeah,
no. Look at him, bro. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Young Sheldon is kind of like, he's reminiscent like of you. You know what I mean?
Okay. Can you elaborate? Because I like.
No, you just gotta watch the show.
Please give me like at least a sentence explaining how Young Sheldon is reminiscent of me.
Smart.
Okay.
Young Sheldon.
Okay, I do appreciate
Young
that.
Sheldon every Wednesday is on CBS. I don't even know if that's right.
It might be.
I don't fucking know. I haven't been watching TV at all. Like at all.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I watch. I don't know what I consume anymore.
I haven't.
I just like go on my phone and like black out, and then like I come off my phone and I'm like, what the fuck did I just like? What was I watching again? I don't know.
No, it's been a while since I've seen a show. The issue is, oh no, I've talked about it. Letterboxd just kind of turned me in the film direction because I feel like I'm like productive when I'm watching movies now. But
really,
I do really love TV.
Oh my god!
But I think we're like lacking. We're low key lacking in sitcoms. Like, why can I only think of Abbott and fucking Young Sheldon right now and the Connors? Like, where's the like good? There was a period in time where Parks and Rec, The Office, Community, and 30 Rock were all airing on NBC at the same time.
Fuck.
Like, that was how good life was.
Wait, when what? Oh, fuck, I can't. When was Parks and Rec?
I don't know.
Was that the same time as The Office? Oh, yeah, it was, huh?
Yeah.
Office ended like 24.
You can keep doing that if you want.
Him from The Office. Him from The Office. Do you know some people that are like, oh, yo, Jim is like genuinely an asshole to Dwight. Jim's not a good person.
Oh my god.
Jim is just whatever. First of all,
honestly, The Office is the last thing I want to hear discourse
that's
about.
What I'm saying.
Like,
it's
just,
fucking The Office, bro. Like this shit.
The show.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's literally no discourse to be had.
Yeah.
Except for that weird little side plot with the mic guy. I don't want to talk about that. But
the mic guy.
Like the boom operator.
Oh yeah, fuck that. I am willing.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck
that was disgusting.
That was just kind of weird.
That. Yeah.
But other than that, The Office is just like, you know, sit down. You can turn your brain off, do whatever the fuck you want. But
also, you go.
No.
Go
Please, it's Black History Month. You can go.
Thank you. The thing with like Scott's Tots and people are like, oh, I can't watch that episode.
Yeah.
Like, it's so cringe.
Yeah.
The amount of like bullshit I know you guys are consuming on a daily basis, like, there's no way Scott's Tots is where you draw the line. Like, there's so much silly stuff in that show. Like, I think you'll be okay.
Yeah.
Like, the kids aren't real. Like, they'll be okay.
Yeah. I do think like that's like probably the cringiest thing that he's done in the show.
Yeah.
I mean, he's done a lot of cringy shit, but like amongst them, oh man.
Yeah.
I will say it's like hard to watch, but like I'm not like, oh, it's impossible to watch. I skip it every time.
Yeah.
Fuck all that. Yeah, no, but people are like, yeah, Jim is genuinely like an asshole to Dwight. He's like a bully. But like, I feel like those people didn't watch the show because I love their relationship so much because they become great friends.
They do.
And like, you can tell there's moments, even like when they like kind of hate each other, that they genuinely care for each other.
Yeah, I love that.
Like,
Same with Dwight and Pam. Like,
yeah,
they all
exactly.
develop like a good...
Exactly. But people are like, oh, he's a bully. And Dwight is like, just like, he's kind of like helpless. Man, shut the fuck up,
Dwight's
you little pussy-ass little bitch.
Dwight's fine.
That's Rainn Wilson you're talking about, bro. Show some damn respect.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm. Fuck.
Did you see,
You were saying it. I thought I could say it.
well, now we're gonna get like demonetized and shit.
You said it.
I didn't say that. I censored mine. I didn't censor yours.
Oh, damn it.
You said
Can
it
you
again.
just censor mine?
Okay.
Thank you.
Speaking of the show lineup that you were just talking about, I saw a tweet that was like, all of those shows like cast with like a happy 100 episodes, like picture with them. Like there was like they're like in front of a cake and like it had like 100 on it.
Oh, that's cute.
And then oh, you didn't see this?
No.
Yeah, so it was like, you know, the cast of Parks and Rec in one picture, and then the cast of The Office and like I think 30 Rock and Community.
Mm-hmm.
But people are like, damn, like I cannot even fathom a show today running for 100 episodes.
Right?
Which is insane.
Yeah. No, it's so
fucking crazy.
messed up.
Yeah, it's so weird. I really think like, because even you get cases today where like, I think even The Office was like the biggest case of this. Like it aired on TV, it was good, whatever. But then it gets put on like a streaming platform and then it fucking explodes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because people clearly like to binge shit. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, there's probably like a real reason, but like, you just don't see shows go above like 100 episodes anymore.
No.
I'll be shocked
That's
if Abbott
upsetting.
does it.
I know.
Yeah, I really like Abbott, and I can see Abbott
I
going
love
on for
Abbott.
a while.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Like, I don't know
No, it's so true.
how things are going. I would love for Ted to go on for like 100 episodes. I love Ted. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I love Ted.
I don't, but...
Did you watch it?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Hypocrisy.
But I know I wouldn't like it is the thing.
Yeah, but like, how do you know that? Like, it's
just
Ted,
like
bro.
the vibes, like
the
just
vibes.
It all falls into like boy funny.
I'm talking about the TV show, by the way.
I haven't seen the TV show either.
Yeah. I haven't seen the movie.
I've seen clips of the TV show.
Yeah.
The kid seems like nice. Like
the boy seems nice.
No hate to the human boy.
You don't like Ted?
No.
But Ted's like, I mean, you watch it and you're like, okay, if you're concerned about like boy humor, like he isn't even like the worst case of boy humor on the show. Like that's not Ted.
Okay.
Ted is like, he says like, I mean, it's Seth MacFarlane. He says Seth MacFarlane jokes.
Right.
But like, honestly, I like the show so much because like it doesn't have to just, like, I'm genuinely interested in the family too. Like you can take Ted away and I'd still low-key be interested.
That. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe I'll check it out.
I can't advertise.
Also, I saw an interview of Seth MacFarlane and Elizabeth Gillies, and he kept talking over her, and it was pissing me off. But I also think a lot about.
That's like a thing he has though. Like he's a little deaf, so he can't hear. I'm not kidding.
You're lying. I'm gonna be mad at you, Josh.
I'm not kidding. If you watch other interviews with him, he's kind of deaf.
Okay. I'm scared. Are you
kidding?
serious? You're so annoying.
Got him. Got him.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry,
well,
everyone. Sorry.
I was also thinking about my dream job is to be a Universal Studios tram tour guide. And that's not funny. I already know I could do it because I've been on it so many times. I've had an annual pass for like 4 years, and I go on it every time. And like I know exactly what to say. There's a little like statue of Ted holding like a martini. Also, it's a real like hollow glass. So every time it rains, you just see fucking dirt water in there, and that pisses me off. But anyway, I already know if I was the host, I'd have to drive by and I'd have to go. To our left is Ted. You can watch Ted on Peacock, and oh my god,
That's fucking epic. Why are you saying bad things like they're good? I mean, sorry. Why are you saying good things like they're bad things?
That's just not appealing to me. But I do know like a lot of I know a lot of things I would say. I know I would be funny. It's just a matter of getting hired.
Okay, no, yeah. So I laughed at that because I'm saying it's like your dream job. You can easily get that.
Oh, thank you.
Easily. Because I know, like,
I don't know. Like, I don't know what the, like, audition process is like.
I don't know. But I just imagine that you have to be good at talking and knowledgeable about the stuff. Right. And, like, you are both of those things.
I am.
So it's like, I feel like that'd just be a free job for you.
Thank you.
I love that ride because you just get to sit down and do nothing.
Yeah. It's like an hour long.
But that Fast and Furious section is too loud.
Oh my God.
It's way too loud.
And we don't even need it because fuck the Fast and Furious movies. And now they're making a Fast and Furious like ride. They took down where the like animal like live show was. They took that down and they're making a Fast and Furious roller coaster. Fuck Fast and Furious.
Is it in a car?
I don't know. I would hope it's
epic.
in a car.
I'm sorry, bro.
No, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. And that's my least favorite part of the tram. And it's like ending on a bad note because that's always the finale. No matter what, the last thing you do on the tram ride is the Fast and Furious supercharged shit. And it's not fun. And then also the cast members are not dedicated to like bringing you in on the plot because the first time I wrote it when it first opened, there was this whole thing where like from the very beginning of the tram tour guide, you were getting like phone calls from the FBI and they were like, oh, be on the lookout for this guy. So then by the time you got to the ride, it was like, oh, like the whole story's coming together. Now they just throw you in the fucking garage and they're like, oh, they need our help. Let's go. Fuck Fast and Furious. And they're all bad movies and oh my God. And I don't give a shit about cars. I think we take it down and we replace it with a Pitch Perfect ride.
What would that be like?
I guess ideally, like, I just sit and watch Pitch Perfect. But maybe if we need, like, more of an immersive experience than, like... Oh.
What would the ideal Pitch Perfect ride look like to you? Or wait, no. I just don't know if it got that.
Right. You want me to reenact it?
Sure. What would the ideal Pitch Perfect ride look like to you?
I mean, kind of just watching Pitch Perfect, but... So disgusting, Josh.
That was a good joke. I liked that joke, bro.
Thank you. But if we need like a little more something to it, then maybe it can also be like Fast and Furious, like you're like racing through the streets, but you're like late to, the next a cappella concert, and then while you're singing, or while you're driving, they're singing. So like I'm still getting the like music and stuff.
Sounds like a 10-year-old's idea.
I don't think that's true.
Ride.
I think if we asked other people, they would also be interested in the Pitch Perfect ride.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry.
I love Anna Kendrick. Should we talk about Anna Kendrick?
Yeah, sure. Let's talk about
Anna Kendrick has been my most watched actress on Letterboxd 2 years in a row. And she's in everything that is like good about the world. She's in the Trolls franchise, bitch. She's Poppy. She's in.
Yeah, I was gonna say like you love Trolls so much, and I don't think they know that.
Oh, they don't know that. I love Trolls so much.
Yeah.
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 Love Trolls.
I love. People can really get a sense on your movie taste because you're like, I don't like boy humor and boy stuff. I love Trolls. Trolls is so good.
Trolls is actually very genuinely good. I don't think it's an issue. My friend considers it an issue. My best friend, whenever she would call me, there was a period where like every time she called me, I would be like, oh, sorry, I'm just watching Trolls right now. And it happened like a couple times in a row. And it wasn't planned. But she's in Trolls, which is perfect. Also, remind me to tell you about these Trolls TikToks that I've been seeing that are really bad.
Okay.
She's in Pitch Perfect, which is perfect, yes. And she's so good. And then she's in Twilight.
She's in Twilight? Oh, she is in Twilight.
She's in Twilight.
Yeah.
And she's so good in Twilight.
I'll also throw in the fact that she is in Scott Pilgrim too.
She's in Scott Pilgrim?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Her filmography's
great.
insane.
Yeah.
She's perfect. And I hope I meet her one day.
She seems so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's great. Mm-hmm. I was totally bringing a cup to school in my lunchbox and doing the cup song to impress everyone.
Who wasn't?
Yeah. You did that probably?
Yeah.
Yeah. The big trend, bro. That's what we had as a kid.
Yeah.
We didn't have no skibbity toilet. Alt left.
Gat.
No, I should probably stop. Gat. Hey.
Don't make me say it again.
When the gat is sus, bro. when the gat sus is from Ohio. Riz.
Yeah.
I'm so happy these terms didn't exist when we were kids.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
I don't want to see a recording of myself when I was like 10 being saying what I just said right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Ugh.
Oh my. Oh, dude. Speaking of shit like that, I like recovered my old 3DS.
Oh really?
Like semi recently. And I was like looking, cause I wanted to mod it. Don't tell.
Well, you just told everyone, so.
Don't tell on me to Nintendo.
Right.
I was looking at my SD card, and I found like my audio recordings or whatever. I won't play it because it's a little embarrassing. Maybe I'll play it one day.
Please play it one day.
Maybe, but it's like it's just me saying. I must have been like 9 or 10, and I said like power screech, and then I proceeded to scream at the top of my lungs like a little boy. And I like, it's like a 3DS mic, so of course I clipped it.
Oh my God.
And it's just like, oh my God, because I was I remember recording that in my room, and I heard that back, and I was like, oh Jesus Christ,
that's
bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Fuck.
Are you gonna sample that?
Sure. I should. Fuck it.
I distinctly recall a song on my DSi. There was this one
DSi?
Yeah.
Lucky.
There was this one medicine I had to take that I fucking hated, and so I thought like if I made a song it would make me feel better. And so I recorded it, and I would like listen to it when I was taking the medicine.
My God.
My parents would 100% know what I'm talking about if you asked them, because they would have to like play it for me. But it was like, don't be scared to take the worst medicine in the world. And it worked because I would get it down.
Dude, that's just kid shit. Yeah. I love shit like that. That's so funny. Man, kids today don't know what a DS is probably.
No.
Fuck, that's so upsetting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the DS is so cool.
Yeah.
Unironically.
No,
any handheld is amazing to me.
Yes, yeah.
But yeah, I would totally record shit like that all the time. Crazy. Oh my god, I wish I could have like just a compilation of like every single like recorded instance of me as a kid trying to be funny.
Oh boy.
Oh man. I mean, there's like some out there on YouTube. You'd have to find it though.
Do some real digging. It's there.
Yeah, I definitely try to record a Minecraft Let's Play with my friend. Yeah, and it's still on YouTube.
Have you seen the video from the carnival?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm so glad he finally took that down.
He took it down?
Yes, it's not there anymore. But because I would be petrified, and there was a period.
Oh well, explain to them.
Okay, right. Yeah. Our friend. Okay, so like our elementary and middle school were connected, and it was like connected to a parish, so every year the parish would do like a big festival thing. And one time our friend vlogged,
let's say his name because I love this guy.
Seb.
I love Seb.
Seb's so amazing. Yeah,
love
so Seb vlogged like our friend group's like day at the festival, and it was like maybe 6th grade, I think, but then he put it on YouTube, and it was still up forever. And just like the older I got, the worse it would get. And then like people were finding his YouTube in like high school. Like I remember being in like algebra 2 or whatever, and like the guy I like watching it like 2 seats away from me. And it was just like all of us trying to be like interesting, and like
epic.
My voice was like 10 octaves higher than it is. And I mean, it is like, it's a piece of history. Like, I acknowledge that.
It is a piece of history, which is why I'm sad that he took it down. Yeah. I hope he's like archived.
I'm sure it's I don't think it's like gone. You could definitely find it if you wanted.
Yeah, it's a great idea. Yeah.
I hate it.
I love shit like that though. Like the channel that I was smart about my little YouTube friend group. Didn't everyone go through this phase, bro?
Yeah.
Like of everyone like just trying to be YouTubers as a kid. But like the little group, the friend group that I was a part of, like I was the editor and the cameraman. Mm-hmm. So I didn't have to be on camera. I didn't have to be embarrassing, even though there's like moments where I was probably embarrassing on camera.
Right.
But yeah, luckily my reputation saved there. But earlier I was talking about the little Minecraft Let's Play I did.
Oh yeah.
And that was like all me and my other friend. And that one was pretty like, I wouldn't say it's bad. I low-key still think it's kind of funny, yeah. But I obviously won't say it to protect me and my friend. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of fire though.
Jeez.
You always hear about shit like that, like people trying to be YouTubers. Like Baby Keem has like a Minecraft Let's Play out.
Yeah, that's what's so exciting about like this new, like, generation of famous people or whatever. Like,
there's so much dirt to dig up.
Like Timothy Chalamet, like his shit from high school. Have you seen that?
No,
like he was just like rapping, like making like songs in high school. Yeah, and it's just like funny that that's available now. Yeah. And like as embarrassing as it is for me, I'm not like in the event that I was famous. I'm not worried about my digital footprint because I'm a good person. Like anything people find about me is just like embarrassing because I was like silly, but not because I was like saying bad shit.
Yeah. Sometimes you hear about people like just doing blackface in like high school and you're like, the fuck, what? Huh?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same. I don't have to worry about my digital footprint.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe like I cringe at like lyrics I used to say, but like that's like,
right.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bitch sit on my face. Oh, sorry. What should we talk about?
Oh,
I'll cut it there. I think it'd be funny.
I could talk about my trolls TikToks or my LinkedIn rant.
Oh yeah, do your LinkedIn thing.
Okay,
that's like the first thing you wrote. Yeah.
I need to rant about something, and I'm not worried about doing it because the people I'm complaining about won't be watching this, because that's the whole point of my complaint. One day they will. But so for background, I fucking hate LinkedIn. I went as long as I possibly could without getting it. And then I needed to get it for my job because
yeah, you're a professional.
A lot of the sources I reach out to for articles are like most accessible there. And so I had to make a LinkedIn, but I did like the bare minimum, like literally like my name and where I work, and I haven't updated my resume and shit. And now I'm like self-conscious because when people are finding it, I feel like they think I don't do anything because I have like nothing there. I have nothing there because I don't want to put anything there because I don't want to give in to the little scheme that is LinkedIn. But I actually do a lot of things, and I have like a nice resume, and I've had a good career, for the record. But anyway, so I made my account and I thought I would just use it when I had to use it. But LinkedIn, like if you put your job, it fucking like anyone who's at your job can like find you, or like it started like recommending me to people. So then all these people from my newspaper started like adding me and shit. And I was like, oh my God, like this is not what I wanted. But then I had to add them back because like I had to. And now I've run into this problem where people are adding me on LinkedIn, but they're not following me on Instagram. And you're thinking, well, that makes sense. LinkedIn is like a professional thing. Instagram is not. But I work at a college newspaper. It is not a traditional newsroom. Everyone I'm like hanging out with in the workplace, we are friends, I'd like to think. Even if we aren't like besties, like these are people I'm like talking about things that I wouldn't be talking about at like a regular job. I think we should be following each other on Instagram. But anyways, so I started to go out of my way to like follow these people on Instagram after they added me on LinkedIn. A couple weeks ago, this one guy added me on LinkedIn, and he also follows me on Letterboxd. So I think we're friends. Like we're not like close, but like we like talk in the office and we've laughed about stuff. I was like, okay, I'll just follow him on Instagram since we're now taking the LinkedIn step. He accepts my request, does not follow me back. How I don't want to be used in your career networking scheme. Just follow me on Instagram. And I hate LinkedIn so much. That's my story.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, would you hate LinkedIn as much if they followed you on Instagram as well?
I hate LinkedIn either way.
Do you have like your Instagram linked with your LinkedIn? Is that a thing you can do?
No.
Okay.
I just think that like
these are people that personally know you. If you're
finding me here and you know me, like we hang out in the office and we're like speaking and we're laughing, like why can't we? What's wrong with? Albeit like I follow I'm mutuals with a lot of people from my work on Instagram that I like hang out with consistently, talk outside of the office, like we're friends. But also like I think if we're like having a laugh in the office, like it's not gonna kill you. Like, I'm interested in what they're doing, like, as people. I'm not that interested in their careers because I hate the idea of networking and all that. But I would like to see, like, what you had for breakfast today, you know? I'm interested in your Instagram stories personally.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
Yeah.
I see. Mm-hmm. I have a LinkedIn. I never fucking use it because I'm not employed. So, like.
Yeah, I hate it.
You hate networking?
Yes.
I hate networking
It's like a disgusting concept because my school in particular, they will host these nights that are like just networking, and it's like people from companies will set up a table and you go up to them and you give them your resume and you talk, and it's like, what the fuck? Why don't we all just apply for jobs like regular people?
Yeah, but I mean, that would be so nice in an ideal world, but like that's just not how it works, you know? You got to be able to talk about yourself and
I'm also just
things.
like not good at that.
Yeah. Good thing you don't have a podcast or anything. Yeah, networking can be tough. Especially if you're like kind of introverted like myself. But I mean, if I need to talk about myself, I can turn it on.
Right.
But like, yeah, in general, like it can be super awkward. And sometimes maybe this isn't like a common thing to feel, but me personally, I'm like, oh, like I shouldn't be talking about myself this much. Like this is super arrogant of me.
No, for sure.
But I guess that's like just part of it. I don't know. I feel like half of like getting a job is networking. I would say even 75%. Because you can be super unqualified, but you can like know someone who can like hook you up, and then like you get hired from there. And also, like, if I was to think like as an employer, I would definitely want to hire someone who like is like genuinely fun and a good person to be around. But I also get there's people who are really good at their jobs, or good at what they do, and you know, they're kind of more introverted, like I was saying. That's also fine too, which is why, you know, getting a job can be kind of sucky.
Maybe I just don't want a job.
What do you want to do?
Be a vampire.
Oh, yeah. And they growl and
they
turn into cats or whatever.
What?
Isn't that what they do?
Vampires?
Oh, well, yeah.
They don't growl or turn into cats.
And they bite you.
Yeah, they do. They do.
There's that. Okay, I'm right about one thing. I'm surprised you mentioned vampires so much, and I get like it's Twilight, blah blah blah. But give like Marceline, the vampire queen, her credit, bro.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
like
no,
the
I like
vampire.
her. It's just been a long time since I've seen Adventure Time.
Oh, I love Adventure Time so much.
I know.
Fuck, I love Adventure Time. I think my next stop.
Sorry.
Oh, censor what I said.
I was gonna say.
Fuck. Sorry. Fuck. Okay.
Tell me after.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can kind of guess. Oh, whatever.
I can talk about those trolls TikToks.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know if it's like, there's one that I saw that blew up. Maybe it's not like a common thing, but there's at least one account that was like, oh, trolls headcanons I have, like, making up little like
sure
interesting things about like
no,
the
I know
trolls.
I know what a headcanon is.
Sorry. And so one of them, it was like, honestly I don't remember the troll, but it was like one of the rock trolls, and it was like, oh, I bet she calls Poppy hot nonchalantly. That's not even the bad one. Like, that's just like a regular one. You swipe to the next slide and it's a picture of Branch, which is the main guy, Justin Timberlake's troll, and it says has attempted before.
Fuck, that's really okay. I'm sorry to hear that about the troll. Has attempted before.
There's people out here.
Oh my god. Fuck.
Making up little stories about the trolls killing themselves.
Well, is he like in a predicament? Or just like we don't know, but we just kind of assume that.
Have you not seen the films?
No, I have not seen the films.
Okay, no, he has never, in the films, he has never alluded to
killing himself.
Yeah, but he is like he starts off as like a very like sad troll. Like, he's not interested in music like the other trolls, because
a troll killed his grandma.
Music killed his grandma. He's a troll.
Which we need to talk more about, because my grandma actually passed away from music as well.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I resonated with that part. I just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is relatable, and that does make sense, like why he would want to like end things. But no, like, he never actually says anything like that.
So I'm just sorry. Still thinking about it. That's quite incredible, honestly. Mm-hmm. Fuck. I don't know what to do, because I like really need to pee, but like,
okay, go.
We're like 10 minutes out. And I'm not sure if I should just fucking hold it in.
Go.
Yeah, but then I gotta like stop everything.
We've done it before.
Put up the graphic. Okay, I had a crazy thought. Like, imagine there was like a podcast. Let's just use our podcast, for example.
Right.
But like, like I had to pee a second ago. But like, imagine just like someone like pissing themselves like in the middle of a podcast, and like neither one of the hosts like acknowledge it, but it's like totally like this guy's just like fucking pissing himself, and it's just like while he's telling a story, and like no one is acknowledging anything. Like, I think that'd be so fucking funny. I wouldn't do that.
I think you should be the one to do it, because it's not gonna be me.
No. But why does it have to be us? I was just saying a
oh
podcast
right
I mean, I did say us for an example.
yeah
But it's just because I had to pee.
No, yeah, hopefully someone else will do it.
Yeah, whatever.
What were we talking about before?
Okay, fine, no. It's raining.
It's raining.
I love the rain, bro. I know we talked about it last episode, but I fucking love the rain. But I will say, when it rains, like, people where we live, like, freak the fuck out, like, for no reason.
Me too.
Because you freak the fuck out.
I mean, I'm not, like, scared of it, but I'm not happy to be in it.
No, yeah. Well, I mean, in the sense that, like, oh my God, like, we're getting so much fucking rain. Like, for us, obviously.
Oh, right.
Like, rain is good because, you know, we live in a dry area. But, like, when I'm driving and, like, it's drizzling and people go, like, 20.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, bro, stop it.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? Because it's, like, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
It's not dangerous.
No, you're not gonna.
Oh, my, dude. Yesterday, holy fuck. I almost got killed, like, 4 different times.
Are you serious?
In the car.
How?
Yes, because people just don't know how to fucking drive around here.
Right.
And if you live around here, you can fucking vouch for me. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, the first time I was driving and I see this car kind of like doing this action, like in the lane next to me.
Is this the street or the freeway?
This is the street. Sorry. Kind of like, I don't know. And I'm like, okay, this person looks like trouble. Mm-hmm. So let me speed past them real quick.
Yeah.
So I don't have to deal with them. So I waited till they kind of like steadied in their lane, and I'm like, cool. So I'm just gonna speed off. And I start to do it, and then they start veering into my fucking lane. No. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. And I like have to like veer off too a little bit. And I look, and it's totally just like this old lady like trying her best. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna honk at her because like, what's that gonna do?
Yeah.
But she was like, okay, she was looking in her mirrors. Like, she was, like, driving backwards. Like, she was driving and then, like, looking in her little mirror. And I was like, pay attention to the fucking road in front of you, you old hag. Sorry. And I got mad at that. Mm-hmm. And then the other time, I was on the freeway in the slow lane because I was about to exit. Mm-hmm. And then I honestly have no idea what happened, but every car in front of me slammed on their fucking brakes, and it was a huge, like, this definitely could have been an accident if someone wasn't paying attention.
Wow.
And then I had to like slam on the brakes, and I was so pissed off. I was like, what the fuck was that? Because like, I don't even know what happened, and like, I had to like, I haven't like broke that hard like in a while. Mm-hmm. And it was just like, oh God, the fuck is that? And I got really upset after that.
I would be upset.
And I was like, in the car with my girlfriend, I was kind of laughing at how like fucking insane this whole day is, because like I almost got killed twice now.
Yeah.
And then to finish it off, we were driving in a residential area, and there was a stop sign, and it was my turn, and then this person just did not oblige to the stop sign, and then kept going. Jesus. And then I had to slam on my brakes, and I was just like, what the fuck is happening, bro? Like, why? And I got so mad. But then God heard that I had a bad day. Mm-hmm. This was on the way. Actually, went to the thrift store yesterday. Mm-hmm. And sitting there at the thrift store was a violin. A fucking violin. And I've been wanting to learn and play the violin for like a year now.
Really?
Like, it's been on my list, but I'm always kind of like, it costs a lot. Mm-hmm. And then I brought it up to my mom, and she was like, you need to like master the guitar first. And I'm like, okay, I guess that's fair. But it was just sitting there, and I looked it up, and it cost like $200 on Amazon. And then I was like, oh fuck, and it said like 55 on the price tag. But I'm like, oh, okay, that's not like terrible. That's like, it's kind of like way more than I usually spend at a thrift store, but like, I guess that's like a deal.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's kind of busted, but not too busted.
Okay.
And then we asked my girlfriend asked the lady, like, oh, how much is this? $5.
Stop.
$5.
What?
With the bow. And like a nice little carrying case.
What?
Like, everything was included. I was like, what the fuck is this?
What's the catch?
The catch is I almost died 3 times prior.
Right.
So this was God being like, oh shit, my bad.
Wow.
And then he threw me a little violin.
That was so nice of him.
And then I texted my mom, just found a violin at Goodwill. God did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, having Catholic parents and saying God did to them is so funny. Because they don't know I'm quoting DJ Khaled. But I'm just like, God did. And my mom's like, he sure did.
I need to start doing that.
You should. It's so funny. My mom's like, he sure did.
That's funny.
Yes, he did. Yeah. But now I'm a violin owner. I mean, I have to get it repaired.
Right. That's still great, though.
But yeah, no, because I love putting violins on my song. But like, the thing is, when you're trying to like emulate a real instrument, There's always like this doesn't sound real because like, you know, it's fake. But now I have a real ass violin.
That's so hype.
Fuck.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm going to be ass at it for a little bit, but
You're going to be what?
I'm going to be ass at it a little bit.
Oh, no, of course.
I'm not going to be very good.
No.
But I think, you know, because I know a lot of people are upset right now because they didn't want me to have the violin.
Who?
They didn't want me to have a violin.
Who's they?
They didn't want me to have a violin. So what did I do?
You got a violin.
I got a violin.
I'm confused as to who didn't want you to have it.
Just them.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you hear about the non-binary samurai?
They slashed them.
Fuck. Did I tell you that already?
No, I've seen it online.
Oh, yeah. You
don't think you wrote that, did you?
No, I don't think I wrote that. I've had a... Did I talk about that already with you? Okay, there's a... Fuck. It's kind of embarrassing.
Okay.
But there's a song, I guess, that's popular on TikTok right now, but it's by He Is We. And it's like... Fuck. It's like a... Like, by your side. Yeah, that one.
I love that song.
But for some... one day, like, I was just, like, doing whatever. And, like, you know... I'm a musician, so sometimes things just like spawn into my head, and it makes me interesting. And that spawned into my head. Oh my God. And for some reason, because you know, like when a random song from like years ago just pops into your head.
Yeah.
So I think that happened in my brain, but also my brain was like, oh, this is like a music thing.
Right.
Like you came up with this.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, this is a cool melody.
Oh my God.
And I like remembered it, and like I've been like meaning to like put it in a song and then I was scrolling TikTok with my girlfriend and I heard it and I was like, what the fuck is that? What is that song? And she's like, what? I'm like, go back to that song. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't invent that song at all. I felt really embarrassed.
Oh my God.
I thought I'd made that up, but I didn't.
Congratulations to Josh for writing that.
Can you imagine how bad that'd be if I actually put that in a song? People are like, yo, you just copied this one song. Oh my God, that was so bad. And I did the same thing with that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Yeah, the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory song.
There's a Charlie.
I did that too. Yeah, I did that too. And like, guess where I figured out that it was a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory song? Of all the things I could have figured it out by. A Family Guy episode, because they were doing a parody episode of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and I heard that it was in this very room. I heard that song, and I was like, "Oh fuck, I didn't make that up either."
That's so funny.
So I have a problem.
No, you're not alone.
Do you do that too?
Well, one time I thought, I don't know if I've told you this, but it might be funny for other people. In like 7th or 8th grade, I actually thought like me and this other kid in my class were like telepathic or something, because I would like, we'd be doing work and I would have like a song in my head, and then like later when it would be like time for recess or whatever, he would be singing that song, and I was like, what the fuck? Like I'm like sending him my music, and then what I eventually pieced together was he had just been singing that song like all day, and like I was working, so I wasn't really picking up on the fact that like someone was singing it. It was just like in my head.
Oh my God.
But I was like, oh my God, like we're
You're
locked
telepathically
in.
sending him your song.
Yeah. Because it would happen like a couple days in a row, because he would like have a like new song in his head every day.
Yeah. That is so fucking funny. Oh my God. You thought you were telepathically sending him shit?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I would have freaked out.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I used to think like, because you know when there was like there'd be a candle, and then I used to like lift my hand up, and then the light would like go like straight up, because obviously, you know, it's just the air that I produce by going like that.
Yes, yeah.
But I was like, oh shit, I'm low key, like, I'm nice with it. I'm like a fire
There
demigod.
are people on TikTok who think they're like they'll put like a piece of paper and they'll go like this, and they'll be like, no, it's not my hands, it's like my energy. And it's like
my energy.
Yeah.
That's fire. Do you believe in like fuck, what are they called? Like you watch a video, it's like affirmations or whatever.
Oh, like when you like tell yourself good things, and then...
Kinda is like that. Like fuck, I forgot what they're called. But it's like a video that you watch, and it's like music, And then there's just like some affirmations in the comments.
Right, yeah.
And then those things are just magically supposed to happen. And then the comments are filled with like, oh my God, I listened to this and then this happened or whatever.
Yeah. Do I believe it? I don't know. Have I used it in the past? For sure. Because I wanted to think it would happen to me.
You strike me as like a, like how to turn yourself into a mermaid type girl when you were little.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's correct.
Did I nail it? Yeah.
I'm upset that you could piece that together, but yeah, that's
you were putting salt in the cup and mixing it up or whatever. Yeah. No, I know. I know it. I know how it goes.
How do you know about that? Because I watched doing that?
Didn't you watch H2O as a kid?
Yeah, I did.
There you go, bro. The fuck?
So you wanted to be a merman?
No, not a merman. Oh, it'd be so clutch if I could be a merman. I could like swim.
Right?
Actually.
I think maybe I thought that would like solve my...
Help you? Yeah. Oh, fuck. That's so funny. Yeah. One of our friends, I won't say her name actually, just to make you mad because I know you're listening. But he was like, my whole joke with him is that he doesn't have his license yet.
Oh.
I love how you answered it now.
I was like, who are we talking about?
He doesn't have his license yet. And whenever I joke about that now, he's like, oh, but you can't swim.
Oh,
those are not the same thing, though.
No, I don't think that's...
Those are not the same thing. Yeah. One of those, like, I would argue that...
One's more necessary.
One is more necessary.
Yeah.
Like, you need to, like, bring you to other places.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Swimming is just, like, what did we talk about last time? Like, oh, it's just, like, you're in a pool of sweat and dirty water and kids pee and shit like that.
No, that's
ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly.
Truly. And then you come out.
But you said truly. Right?
I think
we should talk about the sponsor of this video. Truly.
Yes.
We love Truly so much. Thank you for sponsoring this video.
Thank you.
Yeah. Go on. Sorry. I derailed you. So.
No, I enjoyed that. Swimming. Oh, that like, well, cause like I remember the 4th of July. We were together, and some people we were went swimming, and then they were responsible for getting dry, and we had plans after, and they had to like change. That just seems like a lot of
so much
effort,
hassle,
so much work.
I know. Yeah. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that day, like I went in, you didn't go in.
Correct.
Yeah, I went in. I don't swim. I just kind of fuck around, do whatever. But then your boyfriend's out here acting like an Olympian, and, like doing all these like flips and shit. And, like,
he's so annoying. He will just like put his head underwater for like a long time.
I know.
So then we have to be like, oh, can someone check if Brian's fucking dead? Like no one gives.
He gives attention.
He literally. Because it would be like, we would be like mid-conversation, and then we'd turn over to the other side of the pool, and it's like, oh, someone hasn't been included lately. Let's see if he's dead or not.
Oh my fucking God, that's so funny. Like he's going, that's like such a kid thing.
Yes.
Like you go underwater and you expect to hear like, wait, he's been under there for like a minute. Is he okay? Guys, we need to check on him. When you come out, you're like, I'm just kidding, you guys. Of course, I'm fine.
And none
you
of
can
us
hold
are
your breath
worried.
for that long.
We're just like, what's he doing
he's
down
just,
there?
You know, he thinks he's Michael Phelps. He's got like the cupping on his back or whatever. It's whatever. Yeah.
That's funny. And there's another example of like, we would not be the ones to save him in the event that something happened. It would have to be our other friend.
But low key, it's almost like if you're someone who can swim and you drown in a pool, it's like, how does that happen?
Right.
Like, genuinely, how does that happen?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you can drown in, like, the ocean, and it's like, you can swim, and it's like, sometimes, like, you know, nature just wins.
Yeah.
And I understand that. But you're in, like, a little bowl of water with, like, sometimes there'd be, like, a lifeguard present.
Yeah. Figure it out.
Figure it out, bro. Or I should do that, too. We talked about, like, you know, sitting by the poolside, looking hot, reading a book. I should be a lifeguard for that purpose. But then, like, when it's time to actually save someone,
you can't do
I'm just
anything.
like, You know Squidward with, like, the tanning thing?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd just be like, what's happening? That.
Can't hear you. Hear you.
I think I sound like Squidward sometimes. There's, like, an old tweet of mine where I was like, oh, people with iconic voices are so lucky. Like, when you hear Snoop Dogg talk, you know it's Snoop Dogg. And I listed a bunch of examples. But, like, when I talk, sometimes it sounds like I'm Squidward.
I've never thought that.
Is that just me being hard on myself?
I think so.
I don't know.
You have a cool voice.
I don't think so, though.
Really?
Maybe one day I'll learn to like my voice, but as of right now, like, because I don't know. When you do things like this, and like I have to edit my voice and listen to myself like sing and like.
No, I agree.
All that stuff, you get like really nitpicky about yourself, and it gets like annoying. But like, yeah, I don't know. One day I'll like my voice probably. Yeah. But sometimes I like see people who have like amazing voices, and I'm just like, damn, like that's so nice.
Right.
Yeah.
There's this one TikToker who has like the best laugh, and all the comments are always like, oh my gosh, like I wish I had your laugh, and I just wish I could like alter it to match hers. It's like really good.
That's crazy though. Yeah. Do you think she laughs on purpose just so she can get those comments?
No, that's the thing, because she's like, the account is, it's like these two people who work in like improv, and they'll do like little like improv. I wish I knew their names because I would tell you them, but they just do like Smosh. They do like improv musicals, and so like every time she laughs, it's like a genuine laugh because like the other guy said something like stupid, and yeah,
it's okay. Mm-hmm. Honestly, yeah. I don't think your voice is bad. I don't think my voice is bad. I think I'm in like a good place right now, so like I don't have to talk down on myself. I think we have good voices. It's just like, yeah, I get it, you know. Right. We both like, you know, I'm pretty sure everyone does that though. Yeah. Just wish we had something different about ourselves. Yeah. But it's just how it is, bro.
So real.
So real. Fuck, I was gonna say something and I forgot it.
Sorry.
That's what talking to me is like. I say that every day. I have the worst memory ever.
Brian was telling me about this. Not like you specifically. He was like, because I was talking about how my friend Sean and I, like, we will remember like very distinct things from like first grade, and we'll like text each other like, oh, do you remember this like random thing? And he was like, oh, Josh and I have no memories past like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Oh, he has that too. Okay, yeah. Because so bad.
That's bad.
Like, I don't remember shit that happened like last week. Like, I was like literally just talking about this with my friends last night. Like, I can't name you a single thing that happened in November.
That's crazy.
Right. Like Thanksgiving, obviously, but like, you know, who cares about Thanksgiving?
I love Thanksgiving. Let's not start that.
Oh, so you love?
Hey. No.
Christopher Columbus and colonization.
That's not what I meant. I like to eat food, and I like the Macy's parade.
I love that you watch shit like that, because like it's things that I would never in a trillion years sit down and be like, oh boy. But like you do, and like I get to hear about it from you. Yeah. Yeah. What do they do there?
It's just
is it just a giant parade? Like,
yeah, okay. The cool part is, since it's in New York, they get like Broadway casts from like whatever shows are on Broadway. Like they'll do a performance, and then there's big floats that are like always sponsored, and there's usually like a singer on that float or like a dancer, so you can like watch something. And then they'll get like marching bands, and then there's big balloons, big balloons.
You said it like Trump. They have big balloons, the biggest balloons you'll ever see.
I saw this video that was like manly ways to say happy birthday, and it was like many balloons, and I'm gonna start doing that.
Many balloons to you.
Many balloons.
Oh, I was watching my friends. Oh, we said his name already. Seb. I was watching him play Persona last night, which is a video game, and then one of the like a dialogue bit was like, oh, I like you a lot, even though you fare from a faraway land. Like, I'm gonna start saying that shit.
That's good. That's really
anyone who's like not from here, oh, you fare away from a faraway land, don't you, bro? Like, that's anyone who's like not white.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what land do you fare from? That's fire.
I just remembered another. I meant to talk about this when we talked about me getting hate crimed at Target.
Oh yeah.
I went to Universal with my friend over winter break, and she's Korean, and we were in line to get food, and so she went to order before me, and there was like only one teller, so I was just like kind of waiting for her to be done, and I wasn't listening to their conversation, but then I heard her go, oh, I'm from here, I'm from LA, and I immediately thought like, okay, like something's gonna happen, and then like that was all I heard. Then I went to order, and the guy didn't say anything to me, but I came back to her after, and I was like, oh, like, did I hear that right? And it ended up being a lot worse than I thought, because apparently the teller was like, oh, like, where are you from? And she was like, oh, I'm from LA. And then he was like, oh, but you're like Korean, right? And she was like, yeah, I am. And then he was like, your people are everywhere. But he was saying it in like a celebratory way. He was like, oh, like your people are doing so many things. Like he was trying to like applaud her.
I guess.
But I was like, why? Let's not do that.
Is that just like he was older?
He was older.
Okay, like why do older people love to say like, oh, like, you're people?
Yeah.
I never think to say that.
Yeah.
You're people.
I thought that was
You
so
people.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the famous like Asian question, but I thought he was gonna go like, oh, like what kind of Asian are you?
Right.
Which is like the classic, you know.
Yeah.
What type of Asian are you? But like he just guessed it right away.
Yeah.
Your people are everywhere. I saw you Orientals do the Everything Everywhere movie. Probably gotta cut that. Sorry. Why don't you just go to 30 and just give them overtime for no reason?
Yeah.
You guys are so lucky.
Yeah, we're gonna talk more for you guys.
For an extra like 8 minutes.
Yeah.
So lucky. Let's talk about how I'm goated at Splatoon.
Oh, please do.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
So in this game that's made for like 11-year-olds, I am so fucking fire at it. Like,
Me too.
because do you play like the ranked version or whatever?
Mm-mm.
So I play the ranked version. I mean, honestly, like, the regular version is so fun by itself.
I love the regular. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. But I play the ranked version because the game modes are actually really fun. I used to like hate them, but I grew to like them. And I went from like, it's like graded, like a letter grades.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I went from like C- to like what you start at. And now I'm on S tier, bro.
Let's go.
Yes.
That's good.
I'm crazy. And that's just like literally like me playing like after like I do like my assignments and shit. Like,
Love that.
I just fuck around, throw on some music, play the game. I'm in.
I love Splatoon.
I love
My
Splatoon
issue
so
right
much.
now is like, now that 3 has like emotes, I just really want like, I get so mad when like the game ends and someone next to me gets to
Dabs.
do the dabbing one. Like I want that one, but I don't know how to get it.
I think you just have to like keep playing to unlock
That's
it. I
the
think.
thing. Like I just
Yeah.
I just have to keep going.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Dude, I love like
Love that game.
whenever I need like outfit inspo, I'll just like look at Splatoon characters.
It's fire.
It's
like,
so cool.
Yeah.
Fucking love Splatoon.
But I hate like, you know how you can like go up to characters in like
Oh, and
the
they
little,
draw
like,
shit?
lobby
Yeah.
and then that too, but
Oh, yeah.
like you can buy what they're wearing sometimes. Like you can order it
Oh,
from the little
right.
Spike Man. But half the time like the stuff I want, it's like unavailable. Like they got it from some like cool way. And
Yeah,
so
I don't know how to
can't-
do that. Honestly.
I don't either. Yeah, but that pisses me off.
My fit's kind of fire.
Is
though.
it? I
It's
need to
pretty
see.
fire.
We need to play.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I mean, all of our friends play it, right? I just like.
Yeah. A lot
Yeah.
of people. I was playing with Sean the other day.
Really.
Yeah.
It's fire. Fire game.
Mm-hmm.
Nintendo. I was gonna say don't sue us, but
What would they sue us for? Saying their game is
no, our
Oh.
little song.
good? No.
But I don't think it's them. Actually, it's a different company
Okay, yeah.
called Game Freak because it's Pokemon related.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think a lot of people know that, by the way, because I talked to like our friends about it. Like, do you guys recognize the song? And they were like, no. So I'm like, okay,
Good.
good. Yeah,
That means we're fine.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made the song, by the way. I'm not sure if people know that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I sampled a song and then I made the song for Junior Varsity. Well, I didn't make it for Junior Varsity. I made it. It's like a separate song, but then I just took the instrumental. Like, I didn't expect you to like it that much.
I love that.
Yeah, I just kind of like, because I was making like the demo for the first episode, and then I just put that as our song.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh yeah, I still need to find a song. And then you were like, what's wrong with the one we have right now?
Do it. Yeah, like, this is great.
Fuck it. One day probably they'll have to change it. Yeah.
Anything good about our podcast is Josh is doing. Like, our outro card is so sick. Josh did that. Our cover is sick. Josh did that. Our editing, like long form, Josh is doing that. My job is to like kind of just sit here, and
You have
Josh is
jobs.
carrying so hard.
No, you have
and
jobs.
I'm so grateful for you.
Well, I'm very grateful for you too, because you do things that I could never sit down and do. I could never sit down and like make a post on TikTok just because I'm fucking lazy. I can't. I don't like posting our shit on like social platforms just because I'm also lazy. But like, yeah, I'll definitely put you to work at some point later.
Thank you.
like more work, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, I appreciate that because I do like editing and doing all this fun stuff. And like when you talked about doing a podcast, I was like, low key, this would be easy for me because like I know how to do all this type of shit anyway. So yeah.
Big slay.
Big slay, bro. I'm a fucking god. I'm a legend. Mm-hmm. Episode 6?
Yeah.
And still no hug. Can't find it anywhere. Don't know where it's at. I must have dropped it somewhere.
Are you going to do this every time?
Maybe you can help me find it, listener.
Are we doing this every time?
No, I'm doing it. You're not doing it. So it's not we.
Right, but I like have to sit through it.
Well, I guess. Yeah, sure. If I remember to do it, which I probably will.
Well, hope you guys can help Josh find his hug.
I forgot we're ending.
You can find us at Junior Varsity Show, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. We're also on Amazon Music and Apple now and Spotify.
Oh yeah, if you're my friend, which you should be, I definitely think you should check out this little brand right here called Little Tokyo Table Tennis Club.
Oh hell yeah.
We're not sponsored. I just fucking love their stuff, and the people there are so nice.
The store's really cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. If you live in LA and you're by Little Tokyo, or if you're visiting LA and you happen to be stumbling across the Little Tokyo area, it's there. Yeah. It's right there. Little Tokyo Table Tennis Club. It's a great store. It's so fun.
It's really fun. Yeah.
That's my little plug. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My plug is my boyfriend is awesome. I'm just gonna say that at the end of every episode now.
He's gay, bro. All right, end it.